One of the, I would say, trends I've been seeing on TikTok lately is a whole bunch of nail techs using micellar water to clean your nails. So I bought a foam pump because I saw a couple of nail techs, they try to use this with a foam pump. Let's fill this up. So what this does is that this will help when you're done doing your nails and you have a top coat on. Let's pretend I have a top coat on. You can take the micellar water, pump that on, and then I go in with a lint-free wipe and just clean everything up this way. So you're all ready to take really good photos. And especially if you have matte nails, because I've been using this for a hot minute, I find that if you have matte nails, that this works really, really well at making sure any of like the residue comes off. Now, my nails have been like this for a hot minute, so any of the color that you see like over here is from my hair, because I have bright purple and pink in my hair. But there you go. Try using micellar water in a foam pump to clean your nails. Here is another nail tech tip for taking photos of your nails. Let's turn the camera around. I have my client in front of me, aka my boyfriend, so we're gonna excuse his hands. When you're taking a photo, one, make sure your light is in the right position. Okay, you're gonna get your client's hand to relax, get them in the spot you want them, and say, can you please hold your hand still? Once they hold their hand still, most of the time we take photos going in this direction. So it looks slightly awkward because now we have a lot more space around it. But this is what I learned from social media from someone else. Take the phone, flip it going this way. So the lens is closer to the table. It'll be closer to where you want to take your photo of your client. Oh, I'm going to clean off the lens because it's messy. Okay. So now when you go to take a photo of your client is closer to the table. See? So now you can get your photo directly closer to the nails. I hope that helps. Just in case if people don't quite understand the photo hack, let me turn the camera around and show you that the photo will not be upside down when I go to take a picture. This is from On Vogue. This is some of their gel polishes, so I'm going to show you with this. If you go to take a photo this way, it's going to look like this, right? But when you go to flip the camera over, like I shared in the video, and you get it, it's still the correct direction. It's just that the button for the iPhones are going to be up top. So if I go to take a photo, okay, I'm going to flip this back over. It's still in the same direction. This was the first photo that I took going this direction. This was the second one that I flipped around. So the screen on the phone with the iPhones flips with you. So watch, here's this. The screen is just going to rotate with your camera. So when you go to take the photo, it will be in the correct direction. It's just that the angle of the phone, the picture, is going to be different. I'm going from a different perspective. I'm going closer to the client instead of having all that extra background noise. I hope that makes sense. I've learned this trick from other people on social media, so let me show you how to take a photo of your own nails. So I'm setting up this little teeny mirror, and everything I'm using will be listed in the description box below. And I have two lights. You don't necessarily need two lights, but I like to use two lights. I have my phone flipped upside down, and this is just how I personally like to take my photos. I have an iPhone, so with my phone flipped upside down, I'm using the volume up button to take all of my photos, and I am in photo mode. Eventually, I do switch over to portrait mode. Now, when you're looking in the mirror as you're taking this because you're using your back camera, and I didn't have another way to film this so you could look into the mirror. That's why you're looking in my phone. Make sure your hand is relaxed. Don't go too far forward and don't go too far back, because remember, you do have to edit these photos out for social media. That's why you saw me go really far forward and really far back. When you're done, you have something like this. I hope this helps.